Damn it, this one is not as full as this one. Should be right.
Another one.
So last week I wrapped up a whole bunch of editing, which means this week I got a lot of shooting to do. And I thought I'd spice things up ever since I watched Josh Hodgman's videos, and he has an Easyrig Minimax, and I thought I'd try it out for myself. I've used an Easyrig before when I had an A7S II and a Ronin M, but I thought I'd try it out with the C200 and see if it's something that I would need or want. Check it out, the guys also over at Radbits, who are the supplier of Lauer, what else do they do? Wanderer bags. They've lent me a 12mm with 0D, so it's a 12mm full frame. I only have the C200 to test it out, but that's awesome. Oh, what a day. Now for those who don't know what an Easyrig is, essentially it's a third arm attached to a vest, and it helps distribute the weight from your arms and put it to your shoulders, your back and your hips, so that way you're able to shoot for a longer period of time. Now the one that I'm using today is the Easyrig Minimax, which is rated from 2 to 7 kilos, which is perfect for the C200 that I'm using today, which is just under 7 kilos. And the reason this is important is because it has a counterbalance system in the back of the unit, and you're able to also adjust it with the knob at the back. So that way you're able to get the camera positioned perfectly, where if you move it up, it will be able to stay there and you're not going to fight the camera, or you're going to hold it from falling. Now you attach it via a clamp, or you can use a quick release system. The one that Lemac lent me fortunately has the quick release system, which makes it so much easier to attach it to your camera. Yeah, that's perfect. Today we're shooting with the Easyrig on our first shoot with our friends over at Screen Mounts. We're shooting a few photos, but also a whole bunch of videos and installation videos. Got the gear packed in the car. Justin is helping me out, and we're set. Nice.
Never knew you can use this as a backpack.
There's actually straps in it as well. There's like real straps at the back, but yeah, they're good enough.
That's crazy. My God, what a day.
What a day. That was ages. We rocked up here at 10 a.m. It is now almost 5 p.m.
My goodness.
Time for lunch.
Time for lunch. I haven't even had breakfast yet.
Yeah, me either. We should have definitely got breakfast. Good morning. Today we are heading off to the third shoot with the Easyrig, and today I just bought my camera and the Easyrig, so hopefully we can get away with just shooting with those two things. So far so good. Yesterday we did 2 shoots, but my SD card on the GoPro actually got corrupted, so I haven't had a chance to look at the footage. Obviously if there's some footage before this segment, it would be okay. But I haven't checked yet, so I have to check that a little bit.
Alright, cool.
That wraps it up. Last shoot with the Easyrig. I gotta go return it now. Holy moly. I am pretty tired. 3 shoots back to back, and the Easyrig, all in all, was pretty good. Physically, it was not that hard to carry around. The quick release is definitely something I would get if I do get one, because the first time I tried the Easyrig, it was really annoying to clip onto my camera with the clip, but the quick release is just so awesome. And if you're taking photos of yourself, filming stuff, you look like so much more pro having an Easyrig. Now, would I personally buy an Easyrig after using it for a couple shoots? I definitely need a lot more practice. I think there's definitely kind of like a glide cam. There's definitely an art to using an Easyrig. It was super helpful for especially the first shoot and the shoot I just did. Firstly, the first shoot was a long one, so it was great that I could relieve the weight off my back. And the one I just did was great to have because when you're holding your camera up at a higher position, it's definitely a lot more unstable without an Easyrig or some sort of support. So having it up there, because I want the camera to be eye level with my subject, was actually really handy. And I think that's something I would get an Easyrig for if I do more of those. Some things I noticed about using the Easyrig was, firstly, definitely need a lot of practice when you're using it. If I had it for a little bit longer, maybe I would have got a little bit better, but as you can see in some shots, it was a little bit shaky, and there's a kind of like a weird inertia kind of feel sometimes if you don't control it the right way. It's definitely really helpful, but I found sometimes it didn't go as low as I would want it to go. And yeah, you don't get that same handheld feel when you're hand holding it if you want it to be as shaky. I don't know, it's a tough one to explain. If you're looking to buy an Easyrig, I'd highly recommend rent it first, so that way you can try and see if you actually like it. And I can imagine this being a really good tool for if you're using a gimbal for a long time. That's something that is always a pain to carry around for a long time. But for me personally, at the moment, I don't think I need an Easyrig, but thanks to the guys over at Lemac for letting me borrow one. I really appreciate it. And if I do more of those talking to heads, which the Easyrig was super helpful for, that's probably when I'd buy one. But for now, I think I'm pretty good with sticking to what I got. So with that said, that ends this video. This is just like a little spiel about Easyrigs, and maybe you want to rent one sometime, check out Lemac. They have them over there. Also, next video, I'm going to be testing out the Ronin S with the C200 and the new Laowa 12mm, so that's going to be super exciting. See ya.